If you're yet to become a proud member of our league, be sure to click the subscribe button down below so you don't miss anything of the best football quality content here on YouTube. But without further ado, let's get right to it. So what's going on, guys? ¿Cómo están? And welcome to another episode of Transfer News and Headlines. And today the first transfer news of the episode is Bakayoko moving to Chelsea. Yeah, that's question mark. I don't know if that move is actually gonna be completed before I upload this video, but it seems that Bakayoko is getting ready for something very important. In Instagram, he posted a video where he was buying in Avenue Montaigne in France, shopping for a new suit, apparently to sign the contract with Chelsea, because he was looking for something that related very well with a blue shirt. Yeah, that's the news which people are actually reporting in on about what his fashion style is. And yeah, Bakayoko to Chelsea, I gotta say, in the footballistic type of sense, is going to be very nicely. I think he's a perfect mix between Fabregas and Matic. He's like a Matic but likes to go forward. He knows how to dribble and get himself around in the middle of the park. So Bakayoko moving to Chelsea is going to be a very good move. The reported fee around is somewhere, let me check quickly. Against To The Mirror, it says that Timo Bakayoko having Chelsea medical to pave the way for Nemanja Matic to join Manchester United. Yeah, the estimated fee is around £35 million from Monaco to Chelsea, and to be honest, this isn't a very like high number, because Matic to United is around 40 million. So they're actually making a profit. They're selling Matic and they're buying Bakayoko, which is something very weird, because Bakayoko is 22 years old and Matic is 28. So yeah, Chelsea, amazing piece of business right there. So I gotta say, Bakayoko to Chelsea is something very interesting. But on the other hand, should Matic leave to United? Should Matic go to the Red Devils? I actually think it will also go to the Red Devils. I think it's gonna be a very good move. But Mourinho just doesn't care about the money. 40 million for Matic, for me that's too much. I'm sorry Matic, but you're not worth that much. 40 million for a 20-odd-year player who, well, he's gonna improve your squad massively. But if I was United, I will also battle for Bakayoko. I wouldn't sit around and get the rest or get the surplus from Chelsea and then put it into my squad. I will go for Bakayoko, battle him from the first start, or also battle to get Fabinho. Fabinho is reported around 40 million as well. So 40 million for Fabinho and 40 million for Matic is just out of this world. Perhaps he wanna buy both, I don't know. But Matic to United, I think that's going to happen, and I also think Bakayoko to Chelsea is going to happen. Apparently Bakayoko is also set to go to the medical in the next 2 days with his new suit, his new fashion suit that combines very well with blue. Apparently that's why they say in this freaking Mirror article. And yeah, I gotta say, Bakayoko to Chelsea, thumbs up. Matic to United, thumbs up. So our next story is to remain in the Premier League, and we talk about West Brom, which is set to complete a double move, a 20 million move for J. Rodriguez from Southampton and also Andrea Ranocchia from Inter. And I don't know why they call them double, because Ranocchia is from Inter and J. Rodriguez is from Southampton. They don't deal with both classes the same, so how can you be completing a double move? Just doesn't make sense. But yeah, it seems that J. Rodriguez is coming here to Premier League again. He's going to stay with West Brom. 12 million is a very good move for both parties, to be honest. J. Rodriguez gives something to West Brom which they really didn't have before in both Salomon Rondon or Saido Berahino before he moved to Stoke. And Andrea Ranocchia, 5 million. Inter don't really want him. They say he's a bad defender. I don't think that way. I think Ranocchia was very good in Hull City, and coming here to West Brom, hopefully he will perform something very similar. And for 5 million, they're getting a very good defender and just lowering the age of his defenders. Their defenders are so old. 33 years old for Poulsen, and they'll have 36 for Gareth McAuley. Even Gareth McAuley scored like so many goals, I don't know. And they have also Jordi Evans. Jordi Evans is around 28, I wanna say. But he played mostly left back last season, so that's where you see the problem. So Ranocchia coming in at 26, 27, definitely going to provide something very good to the squad. And for 5 million, I say it's also a thumbs up. So I was actually looking for a new story to just talk about to you guys, and now it seems that the next story I'm going to comment on this video is Chelsea transfer news. Andreas Christensen discusses future with fresh Blues rumors. Andreas Christensen was in a two-year loan in Borussia Mönchengladbach, and now he has posted on Instagram this. I'm gonna read you the whole message. The break is over almost for now, and my time with Borussia has officially come to an end, for now anyways. I want to thank everybody in the club for making my time here unforgettable. Thank you to the fans for supporting the team through thick and thin, and especially for you, my teammates, for pushing me every day. It's been an honor playing with you. Hope to play with you again sometime, hopefully in the same site. So this guy is basically saying to Chelsea, sell me to Borussia Mönchengladbach already. And to be honest, Christensen is only 21 years old and he has been performing in amazing talent for Borussia Mönchengladbach. I wouldn't be too extreme if Chelsea were to sell him, because they could get at least like 40 million, 30 million for him. I would take him at Barcelona for sure. He's a very composed defender, but I also think in Chelsea he would sell very well. We know that Nathan Ake is also going to Bournemouth, and so this guy could come in Chelsea once again. He's also from loan, so they don't even have to pay a penny, and this guy is amazingly good. Christensen has also managed to score 7 goals in that time in 2 years, 7 goals. For a center back, something very good. And yeah, I don't have nothing to say about this. I think that Christensen is probably hinting that he may want to return to Borussia Mönchengladbach, but it's not really his goal. And to be honest, be a little bit smarter. You're 21 years old, let's try yourself at Chelsea at least for 1 season. You haven't played for the first team yet. So go there to Chelsea, play your play, be very good, and then you can completely say if you were good or not actually, or you were just hype. So if I was Christensen, I would say at Chelsea. So for me, this move is a thumbs down for both clubs, but it wouldn't surprise me to see that perhaps Christensen move Borussia Mönchengladbach probably in a 2 years time if he doesn't work out. But for now, I actually think Christensen will work out, so he's going to remain at Chelsea. So right now I want to talk about another transfer news which already confirmed, and that is Frank de Boer moving to Crystal Palace as a manager. Frank de Boer, he was at Inter, he was at Ajax I think before that, and Frank de Boer, really good manager. Crystal Palace are getting themselves a really good manager. I don't know what to say about this, for moving from Sam Allardyce, Big Sam, to Frank de Boer is a really good move. So I'm not too sure actually what to say. I don't want to say nothing negative about this, but very well done for Crystal Palace in my opinion. Frank de Boer is going to be able to take the most out of players, sort of like Patrick Van Aanholt, not only because they're, well, same nationality, but he's going to perform very well with the European players they have. They have Benteke very nicely, and they also have people like Wilfried Zaha, which Zaha is just impressive. Getting there 1 or 2 more players, one to replace the number 10 position, get a better left winger, because I don't think Poulsen is the best anyway. Get a defender out now, buy Sako or buy Suma, something like that. Young player, or well, Sako is not that young, but still Sako could perform very well for Crystal Palace last year. I think it was that's one of the reasons they stood up. They stay up in the Premier League. It was because Sako. So Sako, definitely buy someone like that, and De Bruyne, to be honest, with the money he may have at Crystal Palace, he may buy himself and back himself a very good squad. So Crystal Palace, very well done. I gotta say, very well done Crystal Palace. You've earned my respect, and it seems you're going to stay in the Premier League for a very long time if your stay with De Bruyne works. So nothing, very well done Crystal Palace, very well done. So now, I was about to close down the episode, but I read a news story. I hate transfer rumors, they're just like cookies, I don't know, or like crisps or something like that. You just want to eat more as soon as they're finished. And Van Persie to Crystal Palace again, so that's why I wanted to comment on. Robin Van Persie could be set for the Premier League return after emerging as a Crystal Palace target. The Mirror again is saying that the former Arsenal and Manchester United, 33 years old, is currently at Fenerbahce but has been keen on a move to the Premier League for more of some time. To be honest, there isn't much foundation in this article, but I want to theorize a little bit about what I think Van Persie could do at Crystal Palace. Van Persie at Crystal Palace, that's one hell of a move as well for Crystal Palace, I gotta say. With players like Benteke out there, there's something very similar in my opinion, because Van Persie is not that kind of player like once he was before he could run a complete forward. Now he just works as a sort of like a target man. And Benteke is already that kind of player, so I don't know, actually could improve a lot Crystal Palace, but it's going to add someone with a winning mentality, someone which knows what it takes to win the Premier League. And I'm not saying that Frank de Boer is going to completely take Crystal Palace to the Premier League title, but I think Van Persie could add a little bit of that to the squad. I think it's going to make them challenge and probably going to stay up in the top 10 in my opinion if they manage to get some other good signings in. So Crystal Palace buying himself a 22 goals a season player, that says here is his average. I'm not too sure if that includes the Turkish league. including 16 of the Turkish league. Yeah, so an average of his goals per season could be something very nicely for Crystal Palace. A good move? Definitely yes, because he's gonna be cheap in the terms of the club dealing with, but definitely his wage is gonna be out of the park. But definitely a good move if Crystal Palace are able to get Van Persie back into the Premier League. That has been all for today, guys. If you have enjoyed, please remember to drop us a like, leave us a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, ciao.